Well, hey yo everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana and let's dive into our 39th stream. We were one away from 40 total streams. I can't believe that. It seems like this just started yesterday, so to get to that kind of milestone is pretty impressive. But today, we are on the good old whale cookie degree. We'll just be doing some very casual building. I'd like to continue work on this little area over here, which is going to be our, what do you call that? Enchantment room. Kind of like a library, I suppose. Only not a lot of books at the moment. And Yodestein says, I say, good day, sir. And the sun is going down, so we'll be planning on heading over there quickly to sleep. But today, like I said, just casual building, and then some casual chat. So I would love to talk about two really big things in the news lately, both video game related. The first is the Nintendo Switch, which, spoiler alert, I meant a heart, the Switch. And the second thing, of course, is the Pokemon Sun and Go demo that was released just a few days ago. But anything is open. If you'd like to talk about the PlayStation VR, we could talk about that, even though I have not yet had an opportunity to try it. If you want to talk about, I don't know, bioengineering or anything like that, that's also possible. I won't contribute anything helpful, but, you know, hey, it's all there. And and Yodestein says, I will be getting a launch Switch. Awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for it. Definitely hoping to go for it. And and Tuss, did I say Pokemon Sun and Go? Pokemon Sun and Go. The Pokemon Sun and Go demo, you know, this is the hybrid game. It's mobile and Nintendo Switch, and it plays on the PlayStation VR. So just so you know. Oh, Rolled. Rolled says two things I don't really care about, but I'll have to go in a moment anyway. Well, Rolled. Well, thanks for coming anyways and stopping by and saying hello. And, you know, we don't have to talk about those things if you really don't want, but I am super pumped for them, so, you know what, I think I'll at least talk about them. And let's see, who else do we have here? We have Artelia and Entos as well, so hello. Yeah, sound off if you're here and you haven't said something in chat yet, and we'll keep going. So I'm going to just, like I said, be working on this area over here, so I think what I need to do is work on getting some leather and books. I'll just be doing that a bit in the background. But who has seen the Nintendo Switch video? And you know what, I was, man, in the last stream, I was really looking forward to showing off the NES Classic as well, and we didn't get a chance to do that, so we might talk about that in today's stream as well. But yeah, have you had a chance to see the video for the Nintendo Switch? If not, you can go to YouTube and visit Nintendo's YouTube channel, their official channel, and find the video right there. So it's actually quite easy to pull it up if you haven't seen it yet. It takes 3 minutes. I give you full permission to leave the stream and take care of that necessary and important thing known as watching the Nintendo Switch video. What do I want to? I don't even know what I want to do here. Okay, I'm gonna just grab some wheat. That's what we're gonna do. Here we are. Oh, there we go. Looks like, in usual and typical Art of Mana fashion, I'm ill-prepared for the start of this episode. Let's collect some wheat, I suppose. Let's dive in here. And grab some seeds as well so that we can replant. And, oh dear. This is, this is so par for the course, you know? It just seems like there's so many things I want to do, and I just never know what order to do things. This is really part of not being super familiar with the game still, you know? And I think, what do you think? Would it be alright with you if I AFK at the farm, the chicken chicken cooker, the chicked cooker? Because if that's okay with you, I was thinking That would really help. Then I wouldn't have to worry so much about collecting food and trying to manage that as well as some builds. So let me know. Decker says, hello, can't listen, but we'll keep an eye on chat until my food is ready. No worries. And Tuss says, hi, Pumpkin. No worries at all. But yeah, would that be okay with you? I mean, I'm not going to AFK during this stream, but in a future stream, rather in a future time when I'm not actually streaming, would it be okay? I know every moment of Whale Cookie Degree so far has been captured on stream, but I kind of feel like if I just AFK at the chicken cooker, that's not too cheaty. I mean, I don't know that anyone would be too thrilled to watch that anyways. So let me know what you think. It seems like something I could get away with anyways. Rolt says totally fine by me. Yeah, I just feel like that's going to help a lot. And ultimately, I don't think anyone would really find it too interesting to watch. So, alright, so we've replanted that. We have, not much wheat. Maybe I need to just make a giant wheat area. I've been putting some of these things off. I've just never really... You know what? I've got seeds. Let's do this. I'm learning so much from Mana U, watching other players who actually are competent at Minecraft. So I'm going to go ahead and find a little area to do that. Yeah, Rold says could help to make some bigger farms. I think you're right. Where to do that is going to be the question. Where to make our little farm area? Hey, Sunnystar123. Welcome back. Glad to see you. And for those of you who may not have yet met Sunnystar123, this is one of our newest friends, Mana, joined on Wednesday night my time. Oh yeah, I totally remember. Sunnystar says, remember me? Sunnystar123? I love it. I love it. Sunnystar, did we get you in Discord? I cannot remember. Artelia says, I don't think you have any room for crops. Laughs. Rold says, just make an 18 by 32 potato farm just like on Mana U. And that's true too. I could do that. I know I have plenty of room. I'm just trying to decide where to do it and how to do it so that it looks nice in this area. I don't know. Because I would like to build this up as a little building for the sheep pen. Okay, well, Sunnystar, I'm gonna, oops. I'm gonna apparently try typing in this. Entos says make an automated melon farm. I don't even have any melons though, so. Sunnystar, this particular world is not, this is a single player. This is actually a solo vanilla survival world that I started. Every single moment of this world has been captured on stream. It was community named Whale Cookie Degree, and so it's just me. We can actually take a look and see the statistics. We've got about 2.5 days played on this, and I don't have a whole lot to show for it, to be honest, but oh well. Let's see, does it actually log diamonds? Let's see, blocks, I think so. If we go down, it's not gonna let, all right, that's odd. Diamond, where is diamond? Did I pass it? We've got gold. Rold says, I say southeast for find a jungle and get some melons. Oh, there's diamonds. Okay. So I have collected 13 diamonds. And I believe I made just an iron sword, or a diamond sword, a diamond pick, which I don't have on me at the moment, and then our enchantment table over there. Where shall we put this farm? Rolled, that could be an idea. Oh, you know what? I think I see farm territory right about here. I could build this up pretty easily. Yeah. All right, let me go grab some dirt. Hey, Floblob. Welcome back. Floblob in the chat. I've got Sunnystar in the chat. So yeah, Sunny Star, if you're interested in that Discord community, it is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Yes, actually, there is a community server. There's a Patreon server that is $5 a month to play on, but we are actually working on a free to the community server. It'll be a Pixelmon server called Manamon, and that will be pretty fun. It is it is definitely something we're trying to get right at launch, so it's taking a little bit of time, but it's not going away. We're still working on it, and it will still be coming. What am I doing again? Dirt. There we go. So yeah, and that's all right, Sunny Star. That's all right. There are also possibilities for other ways of getting involved and things like that. So no worries, no worries. Like I said, the Manamon server will be free for everyone who is a member of the community. It's actually open to anyone who is on follower on Twitch, who's a friend of Mana, and on Discord. And if you're a part of the community and you contribute and things like that, then you get the IP and all sorts of good stuff. I think I'm gonna need more dirt. Let's grab some more dirt. I don't know how much I'll need, but I always need more than I think, so I'll just grab a whole bunch there. Alright, Rolled, take care. Great to see you, however briefly. Maybe we'll wait on that jungle expedition in honor of you for next time when you can actually join us for the whole shebang. Do I have anything of interest? Might just put a boat on me just to have that. And let's look at Sunny Star. Also, if you want, when you want to trust me, may I be a mod on the server I can play on? Sunny Star. Well, the way that we do applications here, and first of all, you're welcome to ask those sorts of questions. The way that we handle it is that we put out the position as something that we are interested in. And Flop says Caker, and Daker says Clob. That's very confusing. But yes, so we put the positions out there, and anyone can apply. And then what we do is that we get feedback from the community on the applicants, and then we choose a mod or whatever leadership position that we have. So that's the way that we do it. And so you're welcome to apply, and then like I said, it's kind of the best thing is just be a part of the community. Oh, I've got fish I could cook. That's right, I was fishing the last time. I'll fish that. I'll smelt that up. I'll cook that up. There we go. There are words I can use here. Oh, I have pumpkins. I could make pumpkin pie. I have sugar cane. What else do you need for pumpkin pie? Sugar cane, pumpkin. Maybe something else. I forget. Anyway, okay. That should get us at least started. Sorry. Yay, leather. All right, cool. Sorry. In this case, not so sorry. All right. There we go. Let's put our fish in here. Fish in there. We'll get some cooked fish soon. All right, so it's nighttime. How does it happen so quickly? Minecraft days, I tell you. Kind of like this week. It went super fast. And apparently I have a new Optifine version. I really need to update that. Made a whole bunch of other updates, but not that. All right, well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to launch into a tirade on... No, it's not a tirade. What am I saying? Massive praise for the Nintendo Switch. So that video came out, what was it, Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. What was the 20th, wasn't it? Or was it the 19th? I don't even know what day it was. It came out at the day just before. Oh, here's our little fishing area. That's cool. The video came out the day before everyone knew that the Switch was called the Switch. There we go. That's what we can say. But anyway, so the Nintendo Switch, if you're not familiar with it, there's a YouTube video. You can go to YouTube, check out Nintendo's official channel, and they have it posted there. There's a press release, there's some videos on their website. Let me just get this out of the way. I am a huge Nintendo fan, so it's no surprise that I like this. But I really, I'm a fan of, hey Acapella, how's it going? I'm a fan of the Wii U, despite it not being a huge critical or commercial success. I actually have a Virtual Boy. I enjoy the Virtual Boy, even though that was definitely not one of Nintendo's more notable releases. So I'm a Nintendo fan. I'm a little biased here. But I think that the Nintendo Switch has captured some of the magic of the Nintendo Wii, for sure. If you look online, the feedback has been very positive, lots of really positive things. I think it's really cool that you can go to all sorts of media outlets and there's some hype around it. You can go to, I was listening to the radio the other day and there was a whole segment on it. So pretty cool. And definitely I think it is something that, it's got a little bit of that Nintendo magic, and people like the concept, and that's important. The Wii U, it was a little bit tough to sell the concept, I think. It was really cool. I'm actually going to be a little bit sad if some of that concept, no longer is included in the future. And, I think motion controls, I think dual screen, it's all very cool. But it sounds like Nintendo's going back to a more traditional approach to gaming, and one that has the unique twist of being portable and, hey Mo Gamer TV, welcome to the Friends of Mana. I'm rambling on at the moment. I will briefly stop this to say welcome to the Friends of Mana, and everyone, if we could get some hype in the chat for Mo Gamer TV. Awesome. And I just posted a little something. You can find out more about myself, and all you have to do is just feel free to chat, and I'll make sure to to answer any questions you might have. Acapella is asking how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good. Again, excited about the Nintendo Switch. So, so the thing about it is it's got this really great idea of bringing sort of the best of traditional console gaming and handheld gaming, and the best of mobile gaming. That ease of use, the ability to take this tablet-sized device with you. It's got controllers built in, removable so that you can easily play with someone else. I just think it's a great idea. And so I'm really excited for that. And I think that, the concept was really well displayed in their video. I don't really have a whole lot to say negative about it. I was a little bit disappointed again that it's not a... I wish that it could sort of do everything, backwards compatibility with the 3DS, all of your Wii U games would be able to be played on it with maybe eShop versions, that there would be able to, that you'd be able to use the dual screen play style from the Wii U just with this, same with the 3DS. Maybe a 3D touch screen, all these things. It'd be amazing. Long laundry list, but I think it's probably for the best that Nintendo, upon further reflection, I think it's for the best that they are making it a simple concept without too many bells and whistles, because people want that. So that's my thought. Anyway, yeah, Mo Gamer TV, how are you doing today? What is new and exciting? And do you have any thoughts on the Nintendo Switch? That's kind of what I was rambling on about. Just decided to share a bit about that. And if anyone else has any thoughts, please do share them. All right, so we've got an interesting looking farm area here. I think we could do something with this. Let's just get started. I'm going to sort of try to make this, well, not even. Let's see. Oops. Oh, I need water. Let's go grab some buckets of water. And away we go. That building is going to be neat with the nether portal there. I like that. And up we go. Here's our house. So Mo Gamer TV, this is our little starter house here, starter home. We've got the basement area down here. Our chicken cooker. And let's grab that fish as well. This is our Mana's super derpy smelter. There we go. That's what you get there. Water. Do I have any buckets of water? Let's look. I have a few buckets, but not any water, it seems. All right, that's easy though. We can get water. Easy. In fact, I think I even have an infinite water source over here by the sheep. So let's head that way. Hi, sheep. Hello. And yes, this should be an infinite water source. So let's grab a bucket of water. And another. Okay, so now we should be able to make another one over here. And how many blocks away can a water source be and still irrigate the soil? Ooh, those are fancy words. Oh, I probably have an infinite water source right here. Do I? Yeah, I do. Yep. All right, we'll just grab that for the future now. Is it 4 blocks? I'm trying to remember. Might be 4 blocks. 4 blocks in any direction. Yeah, oh, right, acapella. Sweet, acapella says water goes 4 blocks. Yes, nailed it. All right. So if we do, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, so does that mean if we go 1, 2, 3, if we do a block here, that's water, would it reach that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I'm not actually sure. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, we can go out even further if we'd like. But would it reach that? It does! Look at that. Excellent. Okay. So we know that. And then And I know this is a little odd that it's not totally even, but I just think it's gonna look better that way. All right, so we'll get some wheat in there. Let's start that. And acapella, what are you up to today? Do you have any cool plans? It's the weekend, hurrah! Sounds like you've been doing well lately too, which is very cool. Ooh, that grew pretty quickly. All right, let's do that. At least we're getting started, and since I only have one more seed, let's just quickly do this, and there we go. So that'll get us started, and then we can keep going later. I suppose we can grab, oh good, I have another axe. I'll grab some oak while it's all grown. Cool. All right, so it seems like there aren't a lot of opinions on the Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna go ahead and move on and share some opinions on Pokemon. Maybe something that more of you are excited for. Pokemon Sun and Go, the demo just came out. I've got it. I haven't really played a whole ton of it, just a little here and there, but I can say it is pretty exciting. Now, I haven't played any of the Pokemon games other than Pokemon Blue. Any of the main entries. Acapella says, yeah, I've been super busy for the last few months. Went out drinking with some college buddies last night, so I'm taking it easy today. Cool. All right, Decker, have a great dinner. Decker says it's dinner time. I said Sun and Go again, Entos. Entos just said Sun and Go. Why do I say that? Sun and Moon. Oh, Mana Brain. You gotta work. Gotta help me here. Work with me. Oh dear. Yes, okay. The Pokemon Sun and Moon demo just launched, and who's played it? Who's played it, may I ask? Anyone here? It is pretty cool to see the radical difference between Pokemon Blue, which is something I'm actually only just playing, and playing on the 3DS Virtual Console. And yeah, Acapella says, Mana wants to go to the sun. Bring sunglasses. That's a good idea, yeah. Actually, that is the entry that I am planning on getting here, is the Sun, version Sun. Yeah, I think the demo's great. It's really cool to be in a more 3D environment. The graphics are excellent, really impressive on the 3DS. They don't look too, well, they have that slight, non-anti-aliased look, which I think works in this case. It looks pretty cool. There's no 3D effect, and that does disappoint me a bit, but I think the sacrifice was made so that the graphics could be improved, and the graphics are darn impressive, so I think it works. I don't know, what do you think? And also, what else would you like to see in the game if you are kind of waiting to, to see it, and is there something that you just love about it? Is there something that you wish was in it? Flob says, I got to the bit with the gangsta people. Team Skull, I think. I had to stop playing at that point, but I want to keep playing later. Yeah. I know exactly what point you're talking about. Acapella says, I haven't played Pokemon in years. Well, now's an opportunity. It's a pretty cool game. Gotta say, I never played it until recently. I only played, a couple minutes when a friend was showing it to me back in the day. And then I played something like, let's see. I played Pokken Tournament and Pokemon Go. And that actually, I will admit, Pokemon Go got me into Pokemon. So Ms. Mana says, you were never into Pokemon before now. What happened? Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go happened. Pokemon Go happened. Okay, cool. We'll let that do that. Acapella, I'm not going with any 3D stuff, though. I get lost in 2D Pokemon, not risking it. Fair enough. It seemed to me like it almost was like an isometric view. It did have a camera that followed you, a dynamic camera. You didn't have to control the camera. That can be a bit confusing, though, for some people, so I don't know. Your mileage may vary. But it was actually pretty easy to find my way around, I thought. They did a good job of making the camera zoom and pan in such a way that it made sense where you were going. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I was talking to Corellia. It sounded like it's going to be somewhat linear. Instead of the original Pokemon games being a little bit more difficult to navigate because you backtrack a lot, I think it's a little more linear. I don't know, though. Floblob, anti-aliasing isn't something they focus on majorly. A lot of the newer games are like it is in the demo, with all the edges looking like it does in the demo. Also, they don't usually have the 3D on the streets as you casually walk. The camera angles change depending on locations and stuff, certain events, etc. Yeah, that's exactly right. Although I think in this case we're talking, the 3D, being that you've got polygonal models and a camera moving around, as opposed to a sprite-based game, as opposed to, there's no 3D effect, the stereoscopic 3D on the 3DS for Pokemon Sun and Moon. I said it correctly, yay! And hello, Mink. How's it going, Minkabane? Mink, let me publicly apologize for falling asleep and missing the end of your stream last night. That was looking really fun, and I was bummed that I missed it, but I was super sleepy. which is not really a great excuse, but I was. All right, we'll put our dirt back. Oops, dirt back here. Cool. We've got some more wood. Actually, quite a bit of wood. Wow, look at that. Look at that. And baby Mana in the background. Aww. All right. You know what? I am doing a bit better. Oh, Flom, no, you didn't misunderstand. No, you got it right. But I just was a little incorrect or a little vague myself, so I wanted to clarify that. In acapella, yo, Mink. Mink said, well, you missed Scar. Yeah, that's right. Good Times with Scar was on Mink's stream last night, which is really cool. And so cool, in fact, that I have to mute just for a moment so that I can cough. My cold is slowly going away, but it's not quite done yet. So, just a moment. Yeah, that is so cool, Mink. And it looked like you had a wonderful conversation, and hopefully, then we saw a follow. I don't know. Did Scar follow your stream, Mink? If not, I'm sure that that he will in the future. And let's look. Oh, poor baby Mana. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, not good. I'm just going to real quickly. I'm going to pause for a moment. And I'm going to just go and give baby Mana a hug really quickly. Talk amongst yourselves, please, and don't go anywhere. I promise I will be right back. No, acapella is correct. Mana is gone, now we descend into chaos. Let's see, what do we see here? Mink says, no, I'm a sub, so he saw me streaming on Discord. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Alright, so you'll hear baby Mana in the background a little bit. So she is playing, we've got this little bouncy chair at the moment. And she really loves it, and she's just right. You're gonna hear the most amusing sounds, but she's just on the other side of this of where I stream, and so it'll be nice. I gave her a big hug, and she's just hanging out. So, okay, what are we gonna do here? Where shall we? What were we doing? Anyone remember? Let's see. Oh, we were doing that. I don't think that's going to be grown yet. So maybe what we should do is collect that sugar cane so we can perhaps make a few more books and some bookcases as a result. We have a lot of sugar cane now and paper. We don't have any leather, so maybe what I need to do... Oh, you know what? I goofed. I had a couple of cows, and I killed them when I should have made a little pen so I could breed them for the leather. And Acapella says I was making an Acapella monument. Acapella, I'll tell you what. Hang on a sec. What are we gonna do? Let's see. We're gonna take a quick break. And I had another idea here, but do I have shears? Yes. Okay. Here we go. All right, we've got some sheep. Flob says, I'm going to go play on the University of Mana for a bit. See you all later. Sounds good, Flob. Enjoy. Maybe I'll check in on the U a little bit later in the stream and say hello. We have a few people playing on there at the moment. Definitely, we're going to do also the End Dragon fight on there pretty soon. So that'll be exciting. We'll do that on a stream as well, so everyone can watch that. Yeah, Mink says more sheep. I need more sheep. I do, Mink. I need many more sheep. I don't know what I'm doing, to be perfectly honest. This is like a little a sheep breeder slash I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it sort of works. And then there we go. We've got 2 sheep. It works, kind of. Let's sleep. Let's sleep really quickly. Acapella, roughly, you don't have to be specific if you don't want to. Roughly when-ish is your birthday? I feel like it was kind of recent. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. And let's go this way. Oops, Let's... Do I have snow, actually? Let me look. Ooh, wait. Maybe we'll do this a little differently. Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's just do this. We're gonna make this nice and simple here. Nice and simple. Just gonna get things done. And oh, I've got some cows here that are happy, so let's go ahead and give them some wheat. Go on, there you go, there you go. Alright, they should be happy. I think I heard a little baby cow. Okay, this is going to be this is gonna be super simple. Ooh, maybe I don't want lime wool. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's see if we do. Actually, we're just gonna do this. I've got an idea. All right, heading on over here. Ooh, we have a boat. Yes! I was so clever to actually remember that. And over here, boop, in the boat. Away we go. What is Mana working on? The world may never know until he works on it. All right, first of all, you'll note, happy birthday, Dacre, right there. And then right here, there you go. What do you think? What do you think? Happy birthday, Dacre, and site a future acapella monument. I like that. I think it works. All right. So, ooh, maybe what could we put? Can we put a cactus on wool? I've got it. Would it work? No, it's just got to be sand. That's right. Yay, acapella. Awesome. All right, there we go. It's beautiful, acapella says. I spent a really long time designing that in Creative acapella, just so you know. It was a labor of love. if I'm totally honest, it was a labor of love. All right. And then back we go. Vampy, my goodness, there is this one very loud commercial, and I get it so often. I hate that commercial. Aw. I know what you mean. That is the worst. I will say, though, that is one of the things I do like about being a Twitch Turbo subscriber. Oh, man. It's really hard for, the newest update when they, did all their changes and added in the Prime support and all that stuff. they actually made it so that the Turbo subscription didn't automatically renew. And one day I go on Twitch and I go, why am I getting an ad? Have they started reinstating that for even Turbo users? And it was just like the most annoying thing. I had forgotten that Twitch actually had ads. And then I'm like, I see what's going on. I went ahead and got it again, and very grateful. Very grateful. But hey, Vampy, how's it going? Yes, this is Well Cookie Degree today. We're just doing a little chat. We're actually talking about the Nintendo Switch, something I know that you've got a lot that you're thinking about. And Vampy, if you were serious about doing something, like a little video on our thoughts for the Nintendo Switch, I'm still game, and let me know how I can help if you do want to do something like that, because that would be pretty sweet. And yes, Mink indeed. That's why Mink and I have Turbo. All right, I have only one leather. This is pathetic. Pathetic, I tell ya. Fampy, how did you come up with that name? Hang on a sec. I think I can show you. We're going to go back in time. Actually, let me, before we do that, let me get to a safe spot. We're going to go ahead and go to a safe spot first and foremost. Safe spot, safe spot, safe spot, safe spot. Moving along. And there we go. Let's head upstairs. Doop-de-doo. There we go. That was nice and smooth. All right, everyone, we're going to go back in time for a moment. And let's see here. Doop-de-doo. Doop-doop-doop-de-doo. I'm just going to hum to myself. Because why not? And let's head over here. And let's head down here. This is really exciting, right? And let's head over here. And head over here. Do. Exactly. All right. So we are back here. Oops. And now back here. And there we go. Let me hit play. Apparently if you hit 2, you go to the 2-minute mark. Who knew that? I didn't know that. All right. Oh, wait. One more thing I got to do. Just a moment. Ooh, this is weird. Okay, hang on. This is a little more complicated than I thought it was going to be. But I need to make sure that I have this audio up all the way. You're going to hear some chickens. Darn. Let me do this. There we go. Now you won't hear that in the background. Good. I think we've solved our problems. I think you kind of have an idea of what we're going to do here in just a moment. So here is the screen back. Went to 2 again. We're going to unmute. We're actually going to put that up all the way and just briefly.
All right, testing. I have no idea if this is working. I have no idea whatsoever. So hopefully you're hearing me.
Oh gosh. Can you hear that mic?
I'm going to mess around a little bit here, see if I can't make sure.
Oh. What?
Am I live? Can the world find me?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
This is the first ever.
I see a false O in chat. So my question is, can you hear me all right? Can you see the screen? Should be a Minecraft create new world screen.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't... since you're here, I'm going to ask. I'm going to take just a minute and make sure everything is going well.
Oh wow, we have come a long way. I can't believe
we can't hear you.
That
oh
mic
no!
Quality.
Oh no!
Fampy and Mink mentioning that sound quality. Oh man.
Hang on.
And I sound.
Wait a minute. Are
so
you trolling me?
Troubly. That mic
I just
was
realized
awful.
that because why would you respond otherwise? Okay. Hey, great. All right. So, a couple of introductions. I am your friendly friend, Art of Mana. This is my first ever Twitch stream. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm going to take just a minute to say I decided, I'm watching all these, our favorites, False Symmetry, Mumbo Jumbo, all of that. Facepalm, great, thanks.
Oh my
and I
gosh.
decided, hey, this looks fun, and I like games a lot, and so I'm going to try a stream.
This is so
But
bad.
I'm going to warn you right now, I am not an expert at Minecraft at all. So I started a
Say
little
that again.
series that I'm going to be putting on YouTube. It's
Never happened.
pretty much me as a noob playing a new world. And I had this idea of streaming
My friendly friend. I thought you were just my friend.
a whole episode, so it'd be all live, and hopefully I wouldn't die. But I thought I should probably test Twitch streaming out first. So we're going to today just start a new world. What should we name it? I have
Here we
no
go.
idea.
This is it. This is it, Fampy.
Let's see. Entos rolled. Goes to the sea. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so excited. What should we name this world today?
I cannot believe
Give
this.
you just a minute.
I knew it was
Since
bad, but
I am so excited that you're here and tuning in because it's a lot more fun to stream if there's actually people around.
and this is true. It's still true.
I guess I have a small disclosure. I actually streamed about 15 minutes of an iPad game because it had Twitch integration.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
But yeah, that was
Vampy, today
that
Art
was
of Mana
pretty
reacts
much.
to Art
I
of
would say
Mana.
that doesn't count because
Yeah.
I actually didn't use voice. It was
No.
just me playing. It was Asphalt 8.
Yep.
And so
Didn't count.
we'll just say that doesn't count. Ooh, okay. So
game.
Rolled
Might do it
says
again.
we should name it Cookie because
Should I do that
cookies-
Oh.
Entos says whale. Rolled says 36.6 degrees Celsius. I'm thinking degree, right? Or maybe we could do a combination. Whale cookie degree.
So
Let's
look
do
at that.
Whale cookie degree.
And that's it.
And an extra
Vampy says
degree
tomorrow react to
for
this
good
stream.
measure. I want to do survival.
And there you go. That is the start of our amazing journey. That's too funny. That is too funny. The sound quality. Holy moly, that was bad. I mean, when I started, it was actually kind of phenomenal that anything worked in the first place, because I started with just my headset and the built-in mic, and I didn't even have OBS more than maybe, well, at least, I mean, an hour before the stream, I didn't even have OBS downloaded. Never even used it. Right, and Entos says degree is a thing because that's how the Discord text-to-speech pronounces the Lenny face that Shadow Scarab uses. Yeah, and then was it Rolled that said we should use cookies because cookies, and then Entos, was that you that said whale? I can't remember now who it said in there. We just listened to it and I've already forgotten. But yeah, and it was just, I mean, it was like one of those things. I mentioned it. I said, hey, should I stream today? And people said, yeah. And I was actually thinking about streaming much later in the day, and people said, no, do it now. So I did. And yeah, and I just used the most basic setup to try to avoid any issues that might arise. And Dust says, I have no idea why I said whale. I don't know either, but it was a good one, and you are, forever linked to this world. But that was fun to watch that, actually. It's the first time I've done something like that. I mentioned, I'll go back, Minx says I should probably update my profile. It says our next goal is to reach 25 streams while building a strong and active community. Which, by the way, the funny thing about that is that I actually did update it. I didn't save it, and then I forgot that I didn't save it. I was waiting to see if I want to make any changes to it, and I forgot that I didn't save it, and I closed the tab, and I really thought I had updated it, so that's embarrassing. I'll have to go do that. But I like that. I like that Mink points out. Oh, hold on. What was I going to say? There was something I was going to say about that. Hold on. I've got to go back. I gotta go back. I lost my place. I was going to say something about all of this. Oh, shucks. Don't recall. Oh, right. Goals. There we go. So my plan is to actually go back to all of my. See, I don't. Fampy says, "Wish I would have downloaded my first stream, Facepalm." And yeah, I hear you on that. I would be pretty sad actually to not be able to go back and do what I just did there. But I have as a goal for our next goal. This will be written down there, and I just haven't quite figured out what I want the what the milestone actually would be to then do this thing. But I would like to go back to all of my Minecraft worlds. Now, I have saved every Minecraft world I've ever made. And so I think it would be a lot of fun to go back and explore those and kind of, show the things that are kind of rough. So that's what I'm thinking. And Vampy, okay, shower now. Go ahead, Vampy. Take care. Have fun. Vampy says, let me go back up here and say, too, she's pointing out the sound quality. And I love, tomorrow react to this stream. Yeah, so, I mean, anyways, I was really just doing a pretty goofy sort of thing there with the naming. I just thought it would be fun to see what people came up with, and I like it. So, Vampy says, so did I, but my laptop crashed. Oh, bummer. That's too bad. Anyway, that was fun. Maybe we'll do some more reaction type things where we can go back to earlier streams. But hey, Sky13? Is that, or is it Skyfy? Might be Skyfy. I'll say Skyfy, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Skyfy says, "Hi, I'm French." Well, hello. Hi, I'm from the U.S. And there we go. We've got a little bit of French in there. Excuse me. Well, welcome to the stream, Skyfy. I just went ahead and put that out there for you. Welcome to hang out, ask questions. Love to have you join us in the stream. So, Vampy says, "Mana, stop being interesting so I can shower." Oh dear. There we go. Anyone else speak French? Unfortunately, I do not speak French, Skyfy, but you're welcome to hang out in the chat. And do you speak English by any chance? If you don't mind, just so that I can understand, we can have a little conversation. But you're welcome to talk to our French speakers, as long as we're all, E for everyone is the way we do that. And let's see, Mink says, "Buy a waterproof smartphone." What? Oh, for watching streams. That's a good idea. Watch some streams in the shower. I like that idea, actually. Let's go ahead and work on getting leather. I'm so distracted today. Oh, it's the worst, but kind of the best. All right. Oh, I wish I had like instant Google Translate. Instant Google Translate would be a nice thing. I wonder, actually, as I leave my door open, let's check on our cows. Vampy says, "That surpassed me. I'm bad at French." Let's break you out of here. Get out a free jail card. You can come. Only the one cow, huh? It's interesting. Maybe what we need to do is this, and then the little cow can come. Come on, little cow. Come on this way. Maybe if I use some wheat. Oh, I just realized. Hang on a moment. Just a moment. Loud noises! Loud chicken and cow noises. We can fix this. We can make it better. There we go. I realized I had it still set when I put the audio all the way up, so my apologies for that loudness there. While I have this like this, you can hear the lovely things in the background. I'm gonna try this. Let's see how fancy I can get. Mana's gonna get super fancy and pull up Google Translate and pretend like he totally knows how to speak French, because of course, right? Here, you can look at something interesting while this happens. Let's admire this lovely view over up here. Let's see. Here we go. That might work, right? Yeah, we'll look at that lovely, lovely view out there. Maybe we'll make things interesting. I could potentially be attacked out here, so this will be interesting. Let's not make it too interesting though. I'm gonna get a little bit further away from the house. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens, shall we? As I try to do this. Google Translate. Let's see if we can do this. And let's see. Does it work? Does it work? We've got to change this. We're gonna change this setting here to be French. Going over to the French. There we go. And now we'll do this. And what have we got? So, okay. What? I don't know what's going on. Bambi says, does that mean I can leave some Dutch later? I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope that those comments are appropriate. Google Translate failed me. I'll just say that. But Skyfy, if we want to chat a little in English here, how'd you find us on this stream? What's new and exciting, huh? What is new and exciting? I don't understand Dutch and later. Oh well. Yeah, Fampy. I mean, I probably what I would say is the best policy would be I don't necessarily mind a little bit of Dutch or other languages if people are going to translate it for us. And I think the best probably thing would be is, if people are a part of the community for a while, and so we kind of know who they are and know that they're not going to be doing any trolling or anything like that. So, but yeah. What does that all mean? Oh my goodness. Chat's gone Dutch. We've got a lot of Dutch people here in the chat. So yeah, I'm not necessarily against other languages being spoken in chat, but I would appreciate at least some rough translations to help. Hey Catherine, hey yo, currently lurking whilst editing more skins. Hint, I'm making you a Halloween skin if you want. Oh, nice, Catherine. Catherine, thank you. I like that. I would say sure. Skyfy says, can you speak French just a little bit for me, please? Skyfy, I don't speak French at all. I can say, like, maybe 1, 2, and 3 in French, but that's it, so. Oh, Mink says, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Clap, clap. Nice. But yeah, Skyfy, how'd you find us on the stream? What is new with you? And welcome aboard. If you'd like to, follow along and join us, you can be a friend of Mana just by following on Twitch. We actually have a Discord server that we use to hang out with during the week. I'll just put that there. So, and toss, wrong language. 1, 2, 3 in German there. That means, how are you? Oh, nice. Very nice in French. I'm going to say, is it Quiva? Quiva? I think it's Quiva. And Skyfy, welcome to the Friends of Mana. Everyone, if we can get a little hype for, we've got a couple of new followers, MoGamer TV and Skyfy today, so that's pretty awesome. Oh dear. What am I doing? I'm so confused. this is terrible. Catherine says, I'm trying to make a knee bone, but it's not looking right. Oh, okay. I know what you're saying there. That's pretty funny. All right. Oh dear. Things got interesting in the cow pen there. Let's look down here. And none of the cows came out. Why? Why? We had all the cows over here. They were all running around, and then, without thinking, I used my sword. Ah, terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh boy. Man. I like Fampy says, stop making the stream so interesting. I'm sorry, Fampy. All right, let's get some wood. Wait, maybe I can find some more cows. All right, hold on. We're doing this. We're going on our little expedition back to Cowland. We'll grab some wheat on our way. Fampy says more like ça va. More like, okay. I'm sorry. I never even studied French. So I have, no knowledge of the pronunciation. I could probably try or attempt a fake French accent, which would very likely be incredibly inappropriate. Because it would sound probably like I'm making fun or mocking or something, which is not at all my intent. I really don't know French. Spanish, a little bit of Irish, a few words in Russian, but that's about it. Oh, we're going to learn French. Skyfy says, repeat after me. Un, deux, or is it deux? Trois? Quatre? I'm lost now. See, I don't know how to read it. That's the problem is I don't know what the letters and combination of letters are meant to sound like. If you write something in Spanish, I can, even if I don't know the word, I can at least attempt and usually be fairly accurate in my pronunciation. But in French, I just don't even know where to begin. I was going to say something funny, but I was going to say, it's like a foreign language. Oh, it is. But anyway. Oh no, it was that bad, huh? Fampy, want me to hop into Discord for help? Fampy, you know what? That might be kind of fun. All right, hang on. Sure. Let's keep distracting Fampy. And meanwhile, let me get to a safe spot. Oops. Oh, that was less than skilled. Here we go. Let's hop into Discord. I'll go ahead and pull this up. Where's my Discord? Here we go. All right, Fampy. Fampy, let's just go ahead and meet up in the parlor, shall we? I think that would be the best. And then let me put. There we go. That should be good. All right. So we're waiting for Fampy. When Fampy gets back here, we'll get some. Here we go. There's Fampy. I'll adjust your audio once you're here.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm stingy.
I'm sorry I'm keeping you from your shower.
No, that's fine. Not actually stinky, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I do need to shower, but it's not that bad.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, so you said you're going to teach me a little bit of French.
Well, I mean, I'm not French, but I can try. Like how I learned it in school, and then this person can confirm for me if I learned it right.
Okay, all right.
I think.
I like where we're going with this. I think it works.
So,
right.
to my knowledge, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ooh. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so why don't we do this? Why don't we take it? If we take it one at a time, so that I can maybe get, you know what I mean? Like just take it one number at a time. Maybe I'll be able to follow along.
But why am I the one teaching you French? Why can't I just teach you Dutch? That's easier for me.
Oh, how about we do this? How about
Just
why don't we go 1 to 10 in French and then 1 to 10 in Dutch, and I'll repeat after you.
I mean, okay. I mean, Sky says I did it right, so I guess I did it right.
Cool. Yay! All right, cool. I will be learning French from Fampy then, and Sky. So okay. So I think this will be fun. Shall we?
Sure.
Okay.
So it's
1,
Yeah, you barely pronounce the N even.
Oh, really? So it's more like
So it's like, yeah, but it's
Uh.
like the N is getting there,
It's
then
creeping up
it's
on
not quite there yet.
it. It's like, is it kind of like with
De.
a question mark at the end?
Yeah, kind of with question mark.
Okay.
De,
De,
trois.
toi.
Yeah, you do it with a little like a little G sound, like a trois.
Oh, like the G at the end there, like toi, or like in
Yeah,
the middle.
yeah, yeah. The one in the middle. It's
The one
like
in the middle.
trois.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was an accident. Happy accident. Mana's learning.
Yeah, you did it right. You did it right.
Yay.
And then, quatre.
Okay, this one's gonna be tough. Quatre,
Yeah, quatre.
quatre,
Un, deux,
quatre.
trois, quatre.
quatre,
Quatre.
quatre, quatre.
Yeah, sure. Un,
Quatre.
deux,
Okay.
un, deux, trois, quatre. Cinq.
Sink,
Yeah, cinq.
like the kitchen sink.
Yeah, but with a little bit of French in there. You add a little bit of spice,
Okay. Like,
and it
sink,
becomes sink.
sink. That was
Yeah,
terrible.
like that. Oh man,
Oh,
that's
okay.
perfect.
Yay.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, awesome. All right.
And then it's six.
Six.
Yeah. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six.
Six.
Six, yeah.
Deux, trois, quatre. Oh boy. Quatre, cinq, six. All right.
Quatre is like saying Catherine, but with a little bit more French.
Okay. Catherine.
Yeah, but you don't say the in.
Oh,
You just say
quatre.
quatre.
Quatre. Quatre. Okay.
There's no G in there. It's just a Q.
Oh.
Quatre.
Quatre.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, we're moving on. Quit while I'm hit on that
And
one.
then it's set. So you don't pronounce the P. It's just set.
Oh, okay. Set.
Wheat.
Like what I'm trying to collect for the farm.
No, that's but a little bit shorter.
Okay.
You don't say weed. You just say wheat.
Wheat.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Neuf.
What was the last one?
Neuf.
Neuve.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then D's. And then D's.
D's.
D's. Yeah.
D's. Yay! All right. Cool. I
Okay.
Alright.
Try one more time. Just
Okay.
the entire.
all right. So, un, deux. Wait, that wasn't right. Deux.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Trois.
Yeah.
Quatre. Hold on. Quatre.
Mhm.
Cinq.
Yeah.
Six. Sept. This is the one I'm. Oh shoot! I'm forgetting. 9. What is 9?
No, you're forgetting eight.
Oh, or what is 8? What is 8? It's
Wheat.
wheat, and then 9 is
Neuve.
neuve.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so the F is sort of like a V sound.
Yeah.
Okay, neuve.
Well,
and then
I think so.
okay, and then D's.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yay! All right, awesome.
Yay! Applause!
Yay! Cool. All right. So I've got 1 to 10 in French. Oh, Catherine. Yeah, sure. Catherine finished the skin. So go ahead and message it on Discord. Totally. All right. So now I
Okay,
gotta
I'll
learn
just-
some Dutch.
Okay, yeah, I'll just type it in Dutch in the chat.
Oh,
you know,
dear.
So that you have a little bit of reference.
Okay. Oh, I think Mink already got it.
Oh, they mink already? Wait,
Yep.
when?
Okay. Who? All right. So.
When? Where? Oh,
What?
there he is. I didn't get that one yet.
Gotcha.
No, it's F. It's F, not V, so it's neuf with an F.
Which one is that one? Oh, okay. There
9.
is Nif.
So
N- or
neuf is
Nif.
with an F
Nif.
and not with a V.
Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, I'm like.
Yeah, okay. 10 out of 10 with French again. like.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe.
Okay, I want you to try it first in Dutch.
Okay, just like an attempt without, like a blind attempt.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I will do that. Let me just put a couple things away here, so I can pick up the stuff that I'm working on in Minecraft. Okay, so, oh boy, that looks pretty tough. Oh dear. Okay. Hey, Mr. Goodzone. Yeah, we are definitely talking about Switch, but we're actually switching things up, and Mana is learning Dutch at the moment. Well, French previously, and now Dutch. So, here's my attempt.
We can do German later as well.
Yeah, we could do all the languages. This is the new educational stream. All right, what do we got? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say in, twee, drie, vier, vijf, zes, zeven, acht, negen, 10.
You got a few of the sounds right. Just a few of them.
Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, all right. So let me try it one more time, and I'm gonna try it again, knowing that that there's some similarities between English and Dutch. Let me try this. Let me try it.
Yeah, the last few were close, like what Ming says. Like the first few, meh, but the last ones were okay.
Yeah. I was kind of realizing as I was saying it, I'm like, this doesn't sound okay. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How's that?
That sounded more like Danish or something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Mr. Goodson says, if you're gonna do a language thing, I'm up for Arabic. Yeah, we'll probably just keep this going for a little bit. Maybe we'll save some of the languages for another stream. I think right now let's stop with we'll do Dutch, and then we'll try. If Entos is up to hopping in Discord and correcting me, I would try Finnish, but I think we'll stop there. Skyfeet, bye. If you'd like to join us in Discord, then hope to see you there. All right. So go ahead and go for it there, Fampy. How should I pronounce these Dutch numbers?
Okay, so it's 1.
1. Oh.
Yeah, so 2 E's makes an A sound.
Oh, wait. Ooh, that's some information that I can use. Let me go back and double check and see if there's any other numbers I would change now. Let's see. I would probably, if it's an then it's twee. Right? Twee?
Yeah, twee.
Twee. And that's the only other double A sound. So, okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, and then you did 3. You did that one okay. Fine. Perfect. I mean.
Yay!
So 3.
3.
Yeah, and then 4.
Oh, fear. Let me look at that again. How's that spelled?
Because
also...
like the combination of I and E makes the E sound in Dutch.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna use this knowledge to try and change. So I and E makes a long or hard E sound. Okay, let me let me just escape in Minecraft here. Oh, monsters are nearby. I'll just hide out here for a moment. Okay, so I and E. Let's say then I would do. So 3, 4. And then team for the last. Okay, cool. All right, so then Vif is that 5?
5.
Okay.
5. So
it's
again.
Just 5.
Yeah. So the I and the J make the I sound.
Oh.
It's like in Dutch, like singular, like letters and double letters make different sounds.
Okay, and so then and a V makes a F sound.
Yeah, well, we just say, yeah, well, I guess.
Or
well, not really. Well, it just depends.
Sure. So it's like 5. 5.
Yeah, 5. So you make sure that the second F, so the F sounds harder than the V.
Okay, so 5.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And 6,
6.
7.
7. So is a
Yeah.
singular E always an A sound?
No, because a singular E is only an A sound if there is only one hang on, I gotta translate this word.
Okay. Consonant, maybe?
Yeah, consonant.
Okay.
If there is 2 consonants, it's E, and if there's 1, it's E. Or it's A.
A. Okay. So if it was like is there an example
Ses.
in the numbers? Oh, yeah, sis. Okay, gotcha. All right. So we've got
So yeah, the letter in Dutch, the
Zeven.
letter E can have 3 different sounds. It's E in ses, and then it's A, and it's Zeven.
Seifun. Seifun.
Yeah, Zeven.
Seifun. Oh wow, interesting. Okay.
Okay. Now come the fun ones. Are you prepared?
Now that you've put it that way, I'm not sure.
8.
8.
Yeah, get that nice throat sound in there.
It's even better that I'm kind of sick. It's like it works to my advantage. All right.
Okay, yeah. So the C and the H make the sound,
Okay.
and that is the Dutch G, basically.
8.
Yeah. So now,
Sorry.
knowing, if you know 7 and 8, then how would you do the next one?
It would be Negun?
No, again with the G's.
Oh yeah, Negun.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh right! Awesome! I'm actually like fist pumping right now. I'm really happy about that.
So did I.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So shall I do it quickly?
Well, why don't I give it a shot real quick?
Okay.
I'm gonna move a little outside of the range of our loud chicken, but and I have a little cow that's gonna keep me company. All right. So let me try it, and then you can let me know what you think. All right. Een,
Mhm.
twee,
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
4,
4.
4, 5,
Mhm.
6. Nope. 6.
Yeah, 6.
7. 7.
Yeah.
8. 8. 9.
9.
9.
Ja.
En 10.
10.
10. 10. 10.
Little
Yeah.
round of applause.
Yay! All right, so why don't you go through it and then we can hear a good a good Dutch accent.
Do you want me to do it? Should I do it slowly or just count?
I mean, up to you. If you want to, maybe do both.
Okay, so I'll do it slow first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun.
Okay, so did you want to do the German one or not?
Why don't we save that for another day? I think.
Oh,
I
Mr.
think,
Dacre just joined. He can do Danish.
There you go. Oh no. We're gonna, I think we might just have to have a stream. Maybe we'll do like a creative, one of those creative streams where it's like learning language with Nana. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is great. Okay, so next stream for sure we're gonna do another language. I like this, but I'm afraid if I learn too many at once, I'm not gonna remember any of them. So I think I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stick with these two and quit while I'm ahead. I think.
Oh, you're a long way from learning Dutch because Dutch has a very confusing, like verb thing.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about that, to be honest.
Yeah, and we have a lot of irregular verbs, and like I said, a lot of things with like consonants, and if that's a single one or a double one, and different sounds in we have a lot of different vowel sounds.
Oh yeah.
Like
And-
not as much as Danish, but we do have a lot of them. Because a lot of vowels together make a new vowel sound.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's kind
Wait,
of the.
I'll leave you with one sound in the chat that you can figure out.
Ooh.
It's a singular sound. It's not like a sound that changes a lot. It's just
Is it
Yeah.
ooh?
no.
Oh darn! I said ooh just
it-
to say ooh, but is it eh?
Nope.
Eh?
Nope.
E? Ooh.
What
no.
I wrote afterwards is oo, and then a, and then and e, but it's neither of those.
Huh. Is it maybe a little like the umlaut?
Like what?
Like the umlaut? I'm sure I'm saying that incorrectly, like in German.
You try.
I don't know how to do that sound. Or I forget anyways. Oh gosh, I don't know. I really don't know actually.
You
Yeah,
want me to
I-
give it away, or do you want me to leave you hanging?
Is it oh?
Almost.
Is it oh? I can't do it.
Ow.
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 Ow. Ow.
Ow.
Ow. Oh dear. What?
Ow.
Ow. Ow.
Ow.
Ow.
Just a Scooby-Doo sound.
Yeah. Oh no.
Ow.
Oh. Scooby Snacks? Oh no.
Ow. It's onion in Dutch. It's ow.
Ow.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, hey, I'll take that.
Ow.
Oh.
It's very not like Mink says. There is not a single English word that uses this sound. I think.
Yeah, that's. I like Mink saying Scooby. Scooby Doo.
Oh.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Daker's like, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Welcome back, Dicker. Oh man, this is great. Well, Fampy, that was a blast. I loved that. That was hilarious. So we'll
Just
do
like
some
how
more.
I like how we started. How are you, Fampy? Well, I'm stinky. How are you?
Yeah.
Just everything. This was a good time.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a highlight. That's awesome. Oh man. Well, cool. Well, I guess I'll leave you to your shower then.
Finally, God.
Oh man. All right. Well, have a great one. I'll catch you later, Fampy.
Okay, later.
Bye. Oh, that was fun. All right. I'm gonna disconnect here real quick. Oh boy. Disconnect. I'll head back into Minecraft. Real quick, I'm gonna clear my voice because I've been making lots of phlegmy sounds. All right, that was a blast. All right, so we're going to be learning more languages in the future, that's for sure. And not just that. I think we're going to have to do some one-on-one interviews in future streams because that was a blast. So, all right. So, I now can kind of, if I look at it and study it, I might be able to say 1 through 10 in now English and maybe in English, and in French and Dutch. So that's pretty cool. And there are a few other things that I can do too. Mr. Goodzone, what is the link that you want to post? If it is E for everyone, and definitely appropriate for everyone, then I am all right with that, and that the link is safe and all that. You're welcome to do that. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. That was just a blast. Now let's see. Oh, I can also actually do 1 through 10 in Irish, although I think I have to wait for Acrelia to be here, because I would need someone to make sure that I'm being honest here, and also it would be with a Cork accent, but also mixed with a lot of lack of use, and yeah, it probably wouldn't actually be all that great. I need to go elsewhere. What am I doing here? Let me actually escape to a safe spot, because it's definitely getting to be dark. Oh my gosh. All right, see ya, Fampy. That was a blast. Thank you so much. Oh goodness. Actually, let's just take a little shortcut here into this space. I believe I've got a bed still in here, and I do. There we are. Easy. Oh my goodness. That was too funny. Well, yeah, so Entos, I'm totally down for some more languages if you want to do some Finnish and whatnot. And then, we've got Mink saying that's the Belgian version of Dutch is Flemish. I was not looking where I was going. That was a problem. Let's see. Well, Mr. Goodzone is not sure if the link is considered E, so actually maybe the best thing would be to, if you, I'll take a look at it later and let you know, but maybe, Discord might be a better spot to post it then. But let's just, this is the other area I really need to work on. I've got lots of ideas for this. This is going to be our Hall of Patrons right here, so that's what that's going to be. And I really should have ladders. Oh, the lack of ladders. Oh man. Well, all the languages. Let's see. I can quickly astound you with my. I'll go ahead and give you another language. So, there you go. Decker says that that you can send the link to him, Mr. Goodzone, and he'll have a look. That's a great idea. But here, one more language, 1 to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes! Nailed it. Entos, that was the ravine where I started. It's actually not that far away from our starting point. And so that ravine where everything started is actually going to be the Hall of Patrons. A lot of what I'm working on right now, to tell you the truth, are little... It's like I need to focus and make a plan here on Well Cookie Degree, because I'm trying to collect resources and items that are going to help me to build what I want to build as the Hall of Patrons. But I keep going everywhere, actually. So, yeah. But anyways, Catherine says, it's actually 7. I'm sorry. Kappa. I'm sorry, Catherine. Yeah, and then we've got our first 50 Friends of Mana monument here. So that's pretty exciting. I could try doing, let's see, maybe I could try it in other accents. Oh, this would be awful. I could try, I'm thinking like I want to do like a Mario accent. Mr. Goodzone was actually coming in talking about the Switch, and so I feel bad that I kind of got sidetracked, but Mr. Goodzone, if you want to share about the Switch again, that's also fair game. I'm just gonna get some cactus because yay! Oh, did I also lose all? Nope, I got it. Sweet. Oh my goodness! Let's stop hugging cacti. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got lots of things. We got a full inventory. I should probably... I don't know what to do. Maybe, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. First, well, yeah, here. All over the place. Mana is all over the place. All right. I'm gonna put some things away here. We'll put wheat. No, we'll put the cacti there. Don't do a Brad. Catherine says. Uh-oh, that was hugging the cactus, right? Yep. Oh, and today, just so you all know, I'm pretty excited because we are planning on going to the pumpkin patch with baby Mana. So I'm super excited for that. That's going to be fun. Oh, and there's that snow. Ooh, I still need to make that snow golem. All right, but can't think of that now. Got to stay focused. Stay focused, Mana. Oh, I just got distracted again. it's very short-lived. Anytime I actually pay attention to anything, it's all very short-lived. I wanted to go in here and just look to make sure that I have... Alright, so armor and tools. Put that boat back. Actually, I'll just go ahead and put the wood back in here. And Digger Patch, and Tuss says, that's right. Visiting me, huh? Yeah, Mr. Goodzone, I thought your title was referring to Nintendo Switch, the newly revealed console portable device. It was, absolutely. I'm super excited for the Nintendo Switch. So that's what it was referring to. We were actually talking a little bit about that in the beginning, and now we're sort of just all over the place, to be honest. But yeah, no. What are your thoughts on it? I'm really excited for it myself. I think it's going to be a blast. And a really cool concept. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's see. I've got a lot of odds and ends in here, so I'll just go ahead and contribute to them. I have a few pumpkins. Let's put that there. Keep that on us. Why not? Put the leather in. We're sort of working on. Hey Sheep, how is it going? What's new with you? What's new and exciting? What's old and exciting even? What's less than exciting? And thank you so much for the host, Sheep. I appreciate that. Appreciate it mucho. Oh dear, I guess we are doing languages. Didn't really intend to do that. Let's eat this fish first. I'm gonna use that for something you will see in just a moment. We probably do want one of these. We want this here. Probably should have put that away elsewhere. That's all good. That's all good. My shears over here. We'll just do this for now. Something like that. It'll work out in the end. Okay. So, Mr. Goodzone, you said it yourself. We're off topic, so here's a Halloween tip. All right, let's see what we've got here. Ooh, a Halloween tip. I'm excited. Everyone, Goodzone has been vetted. We can check this link. Should I check it? I mean, is it something I should watch on the stream? I think that's okay. I'm not sure, actually. Ooh, we've got some wheat. That's exciting. And I would like to put this right here. Boop. Oop. Wait, why am I in the water? That's odd. There we go. All right. Strange. Didn't expect that. And wheat. We've got some wheat. There we are. More wheat over here. Okay, and now I can put these seeds down. Sheep, hi Mana and Mink, feeling tired? How are you, Mana, and everyone else? Well, I am doing well. You missed. It was hilarious. We were learning some languages. So I learned how to count to 10 in French and in Dutch. Quite fun. So, and we have a few new friends of Mana. We've got Mo Gamer TV and Skyfy. So that's also very cool. And we've got some more room for wheat. So I'm going to make another set of wheat tilled soil. Let's see here. I think that should be 1, 2, 3. That should be plenty fine to still be irrigated, I believe. If not, we'll just pretend. We'll know if it's not tilled, right? It's pretty stream safe though, Mr. Goodzone says. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I should, pull it up. How long is it? That might be a better question. All right. Or is it actually just an image? Ooh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me just take a quick peek. I'm gonna take a quick peek here. Let's see what we get. All right. Ah, gotcha. Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying here. I see what you're pointing out. Let's see. Oh, that's terrifying. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see if I work this out real quick. Avert your eyes. Let's see here. I want to make this look good. I think I could do this maybe. Catherine sent away to see a skin on Discord. Oh, very cool. Maybe I'll point out your spoopy image as well then in just a moment. Let's first do this. Maybe not. No. Hold on, we'll save this. Oh, the things I do. So silly. But there we go. Now we can look at this. Okay, so real quick, everyone, this is actually the image that that Mr. Goodzone shared, and basically, oh, it's terrifying. He said, this is a Halloween themed here. So as an idea, rather than throwing away old dolls, if you have kids with dolls, save the head and make a nightlight. And there you go. That's truly terrifying, is what that is actually. Truly terrifying. So, oh, of course I've got all my bar on the middle. Hold on, there should have been a way to prevent that. It didn't. That's strange. Oh well. Anyway, you saw that. Let's see what else we can do here. We've got an image from Catherine, so we're going to pull that up. It's on Discord. So Catherine has sent a spoopy skin, and the link doesn't work properly. Oh, but it's on Nova Skin. Okay, let me go pull this up now. We'll look up Nova Skin, and we're gonna look up Art of Mana. I need to learn more about Nova Skin, so I put player name. Okay, maybe I'll just do this. Do Art of Mana. Let's see what pops up. This is for Catherine. We're getting all the things here. Yeah, Entos. I will definitely learn some other languages next time, so we'll have to do that soon. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see. Oh hey, hello, Ramos Gaming 54. Hello. Let me just quickly check in. Hello. We'll do in fact, we'll even do this. And Ramos Gaming, I would be happy to share. Oh goodness, this is cool. How do I view it? I guess like this. All right. Let's take a look. And welcome aboard. I believe that is Ramos Gaming who just gave us a follow. I'll double check in a second, but first, this is the skin. Oh dear, and I'm hearing zombies. Uh-oh. No. Oh dear. The zombies got me. All right, thankfully it wasn't a creeper. Let's he knocked me all the way over into the water there. That's just impolite. Oh, I thought this was my Man of You flame fire aspect sword. It's not. Let me Oh, hey creeper. Oh, I don't think I have arrows. No, I have 5 arrows. No. Ramos, I'll give you my specs in just a moment. But in the meantime, I'm defending myself. Oh, there you are, you sneaky creeper. Unexpected. Let's run over here. Should have been expected. It probably, again, should have gotten safe. That was terrifying. All right, let's run in. Oh, there's another creeper or zombie coming. And we'll head up here and go to bed. Maybe there are monsters nearby. All right, well we'll just go to this then. Excuse me. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a quick check. Ramos Gaming was our newest friend of Mana, so welcome aboard. And now I'm gonna go ahead and show you this, which is Catherine's, who is a friend of Mana. Catherine there. Catherine shared this. So this is her a Minecraft skin. That is pretty darn impressive. Let's take a look. Oh, I guess that's that's really what it looks like. So I guess we can move this around, right? Pretty cool. Catherine, that is quite good. I'm impressed. I like it. Wow. That's pretty cool. I think I know what I'll be using for our Halloween stream and video. That is pretty cool. I like it. I'm actually really impressed. I did not think that you could kind of capture that idea so well. Not you specifically, Catherine, but just anyone in general with the limited pixels. That's pretty cool. I like it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that and head back to the game. And let's see, Ramos Gaming. Also Ramos Gaming, I'll just put this down in chat. We have a Discord server that you're that you're welcome to join us in as a new friend of Mana, someone who has joined us in the stream. Decker can get you a link to that. We've got some skellies and things like that. So you wanted to know my system specs. System specs. Well, I can show you this right here. That'll give you some ideas. I've just got a AMD 6300 6300 6-core processor. Oh, don't go in there, cow. Let's block that off real quick. Is that enough to prevent? No, it's not. Let's do that then. There we go. That should prevent. Yep, cool. We want these cows now. But yeah, so that's what I've got. Pretty good graphics card. I'm happy with the graphics card. A GeForce, a GTX 950. So yeah, I mean, I don't have, and I've got 16 gigs of RAM. Those are the basic things. Oh, and Toss says we can't see. There we go. That's what it is right there. I was just showing this off right here, so sorry about that. Forgot to put it back into a mode where you can actually see, which is always nice. Anyway, so that's that. And hi, our cow was jumping. So I mean, it's a pretty decent computer. It's not the most incredible state-of-the-art gaming PC that you'll find, but that's all right. I'm cool with that. And it does what it needs to do and allows me to stream and hang out with all of you and play games. So yeah, I mean, who could ask for anything more, right? And you know what? Cows, you hang out there for a moment. I'm gonna grab some dirt and just try to maybe. We really need a pen for you. We really need a pen. Let's make some fences. Or no, we actually have a pen outside. So let's go this way. Come on. Join us in this adventure. We're going to head over this way. And Decker says standby screen, man. I'm so sorry about that. But I'm going to put that on one more time. Ooh. For just a moment as I figure something out. I need to just pull up my my window again because things got a little bit confusing there. Just a moment. Hang in there. Boom. Now we're back. And there we go. All right, so if these cows follow, wonderful. Mink says, I have a pen. I have an apple. All right, come on, cows. Come on, cows. Is that a pineapple? Is that I guess? Ramos Gaming, it's a budget PC. I want to start streaming as well. I bought a PC, but it couldn't handle 720 streaming or higher on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you got. This PC, I would say, is more than adequate for what I want it to do, and really, you shouldn't need that powerful a computer to do some streaming. It depends. The other thing you can always look at is an external device that would handle the actual streaming part. Something like an Elgato, or you can always go for just having like a laptop that's not that's sort of dedicated to streaming, and then you can have your your more powerful computer for the gaming, so you're not losing all the resources there. That's that's a maybe someday kind of thing for us, but yeah, there are options. And sorry, cows. In you go. Well, there's one. Hey, come back here. Don't go too far away. Gotta come this way. Come on. So you're building a PC, Ramos. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I actually got this computer through iBuyPower. I basically put in what I wanted. Got a holiday deal, sale, and yeah, it's a really good computer, so not bad at all. And Acrelia checking in while cooking some carbonara. How goes streaming? Awesome. Carbonara, nice. Streaming is going well. We had a blast. We actually had some learning different languages happen. So I don't know, others can maybe attest to if it was fun or not. I certainly enjoyed it. And yeah, and food and carbonara. Oh, please do share, Acrelia. That sounds amazing. I haven't yet had lunch or breakfast, and carbonara sounds like a really good thing to have right now. So there we go. All right, so we've got cows. Hopefully, that will be breeding. Maybe we can get some leather. Yeah. Well, Acrelia, I'll probably be highlighting it. I learned French and Dutch. I'll be learning Finnish in the future. We're doing 1 to 10, and I also, with your help, would like to do some Irish. And Ramos Gaming, gotta go, no problem. Glad to have you join us, and looking forward to hanging out with you in the future. We've got a few just little odds and ends here. We talked about the Switch and the Pokemon Sun and Go, as I kept saying, instead of Sun and Moon demo, which I know you have had quite a bit of experience in. So we're just chatting about enjoying that and liking it. But yeah, that's sort of what we've been doing. And then, I've just been collecting things, getting some odds and ends for our eventual Hall of Patrons, which is going to be over in the original ravine where everything started. Oh, you also missed, we showed the very first moments of my very first stream. We rewatched it and I sort of reacted to it, which was pretty fun. If not a little sad to watch. It was a little rough around the edges, but it was a lot of fun to see that again. And remember how bad my mic was at the moment. And Decker, yes, Danish as well. With Decker around, I'll be learning some Danish, so all should be good there. I'll bring this because that will be helpful. That's a lot of sugarcane. Didn't realize that I'd picked that up. I'll get some more. Entos, you should teach him the Danish national anthem, Decker. And Decker says, which one, Entos? And Entos says both. Oh dear. Oh, we have a boat here. We'll just pick that up. Didn't realize I had a boat there. I think I left it intending to use it in the future and never did. Oh well. We'll pick this up. I don't think I'll need that at the moment. Thanks, sheep. Could use that. And I think we should have some sugarcane. Oh, I'll grab some wool from over here too. Why not? Decker says I only remember one of them. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's what I could do. I could sing the Danish national anthem when... What is this? I could sing the Danish national anthem for a stream goal at some point. Oh man, I forgot that I had this. It's kind of interesting. Let's put that in our offhand. And we can use an iron pickaxe. Oh, actually, let's use our spade. Let's not put that there. Oh, that's what that was. So that's actually not super exciting. We'll put that back. And something like this. We'll get there eventually. Oop, there we are. Only getting out of here is going to be kind of interesting. All right. Taker says I'll need to read up on it. Yeah, and the other thing, and I don't want to jinx it, but the other thing is, this morning before streaming, I did a whole bunch of work trying to get all the bugs and things fixed, and it seems like we've got everything working. So all of my audio should be working just great, or at least back to how it was. And hey, welcome back, Fampy. And non-smelly Fampy. and then also, I was working out OBS issues because I don't know if you know, but the latest Windows update, Windows 10 update, broke a lot of things. I think it was, what was it called? The Millennium Edition or something like that? Or, oh, it has some interesting name. Anyway, it's a big update to Windows 10 and it broke everything. It broke all my audio stuff and OBS would crash and have all sorts of issues. And our last week stream, I think it was last week, or at least I think it was last week. We actually ended up having a very short stream, less than 40 minutes, I think. I think it was about a half hour of actual content. Sadly, because everything just crashed and went wrong. Anniversary update, Entos says, yeah. And it was bad. It was bad. So, and Mink says as well. So, yeah, the anniversary update broke a lot of stuff, and I had to kind of fix it all. It was the first time ever that I had to delay and then actually cancel a stream, and it was really sad. You know, like while, you know, it was anticipated and I said I was doing it. So, yeah, Millennium Edition also broke lots of stuff, but that's different. Okay. All sorts of Millennium things broke lots of stuff. But yeah, anyway, we're all back up and running, which is good. And I was really happy. I actually got 2 errors. One error I was just sort of living with for OBS. It was always telling me that I didn't have something in Drive D when I would start to use, or, you know, start to run it. And I was always wondering, well, why is that? It's so weird. And anyways, I found out that it was because well, I found out that I could fix it with some of the other things I was setting up and updating. So that was good. Happy to get that all working. Vampy food! Yes, food sounds good. I'm hungry myself, I'll tell you that. And we'll let you stop bobbing up and down. Now we've got some cows outside. I suppose what we could also do, let's go over here and let's pick up some odds and ends to put away. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and do that. So I'm going to kind of start winding down the stream for today. And anything you want to chat about before we go is totally fine. I'm just kind of already thinking, you know, I need to put some of this stuff away. So that's what I'm going to do. Vampy, hey man, I want to hop into Discord again while I tell you some Dutch cultural differences. Pfft, why not? I'll just do this while you share some things. So let me head back. I'll go back into, we'll do for this one, the parlor again. Or should we do or should we do the garden and anyone who wants to hop in? No, we'll just do the parlor and Vampy, you can share some cultural differences, as you say. Go back here, and there we are. All right. Oh, I hope. There we go. Now I can hear you, Vampy. Now I can hear you, Vampy.
Hello.
Hello. So, you're going to share some cultural differences, huh?
Yeah, I thought I would start with Halloween because basically, in the Netherlands we don't really do Halloween.
Okay.
Well, I mean, of course there are like parties, Halloween parties where people dress up and it's all scary and stuff. But there's not little kids dressed up as things going around, yelling trick or treat and then getting treats, you know? Instead, on the 11th of November, we have Sint Maarten, which is like kind of similar, but instead, the the kids like learn songs in school and they make lanterns. So they have a little stick with a little thread on it that has a light on it, and then they make lanterns out of anything. You can just have a plastic bottle and put wings on it, and it's a butterfly, you know. And then you put the light into your lantern, and then you just walk around in when it's dark, and you go from door to door, and you sing a song in hopes that people open the door,
Okay.
that people are home, basically. And so that's on the 11th of November.
And that's
And-
Saint Martin of Tours
Yeah.
feast day. Is that what the day is celebrating? You said it was Saint Martin.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
I just put a little Dutch in there. Yeah, and also it's pretty well, at least where I live. I don't know if that's the case in everywhere in the Netherlands, but it's also very much accepted among kids to have fruit instead of candy, as a person living somewhere. So you don't necessarily have to buy like tons of chocolate bars or something. You can just buy a ton of oranges and give away oranges, and the kids are fine with that as well. You know,
Nice.
of course, they're a little bit disappointed inside, but the Dutch kids are polite, you know, so that's okay. Yeah, so I guess that's the one thing.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it
then-
wouldn't hurt to get some more healthy foods, really.
Some people even have like little toys, like that are inside surprise eggs or something, just little or erasers or
Oh, fun.
little cheap toys. Yeah, that's fun. And then the kids don't dress up themselves; they just make lanterns, basically.
Okay.
And on the 5th of December, we have Sinterklaas, which is Santa Claus's cousin, you know.
Okay.
And he lives in Spain. And then somewhere in November, I always forget the date, he comes with a boat to the Netherlands. And he brings all of his little helpers. They are called the Peets.
The Pete's.
Yeah, a singular one is Pete, and then the helpers
Okay.
are the Peets.
Is
you
that
know?
is that some what are Pete's?
I don't. You should probably Google that. I don't really want to get into that. I'll just hang on. I'll just hang on.
All right.
I should probably not.
Okay. All right.
Hang on. I just send you the name and you can do it in your own time.
Okay.
Anyway, the Peets are the helpers
Okay.
of Sinterklaas.
Okay.
And until the 5th of December, the kids can put their shoes like in front of the fireplace or in front of the door, and they have to sing a Sinterklaas song, which they also learn in school. It's kind of every tradition is the same in the Netherlands. They sing a song and then they get stuff. No, so like they sing a song, they go to bed, and then the Pieten or Sinterklaas himself on his horse comes to your house and he leaves you presents in your shoes, or chocolate letters, or paper notes, which are like little speculaas things, kind of like cookies, sort of.
Like sugar
Um,
cookies, maybe.
I don't really know.
Oh, okay.
Or chocolate letters, chocolate letters are like the bomb, obviously.
Ooh, yeah. Sounds really good.
And then, like on the 5th of December, on that night, all the Peets gather all your presents that you asked for, because you can put a wish list in your shoe and then the Peets will take them, or you can put a carrot in your shoe and then the Peets take them for the horse of Sinterklaas, for example.
Okay.
And your wish list and any drawings that you want. And then like Mink said, and then if you're naughty, he will put you in his bag and he'll take you to Spain, and then you'll be gone forever. That's what he does.
That's fairly unfortunate,
that's-
actually.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Yeah. And then on the 5th of December, all the kids get like a bag of presents, like a big bag. Like this bag is like, well, at least our bag is usually like almost a meter high,
Oh, wow.
and it's just full of presents for you and your family. And yeah, there's just stuff in there, and you listen to Sinterklaas music, and then it's a good time. And then Dutch people still put up Christmas trees, and sometimes Santa leaves one little gift or like a family gift. Like we got a Wii a few years ago, but that's like for the entire family, obviously.
Way to go, Santa.
But because he's busy around Christmas time, obviously. So he doesn't really have time to stop at every house and leave a lot of presents.
Right.
So then in the Netherlands, sometimes he only leaves like a few presents.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
But yeah.
Because it sounds like the Dutch children are okay with that. It sounds like for the most part.
Because we have Sinterklaas already. So
Yeah, all right.
it's like Sinterklaas is Santa's cousin because it also sounds kind of the same, Santa Claus, Sinterklaas. So
As
they
Mink
are
says,
cousins.
Christmas is for food and family. I like that.
Yeah, Christmas is for food and family.
Yeah.
And then what Mink also said is he'll spank you with the chimney cleaner.
Oh.
He also does that, but we don't really talk about that either. Because that's kind of an old tradition, but Sinterklaas knows how to go with the time, so he doesn't really do that anymore.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, good
Yeah.
Sinterklaas. Good Sinterklaas.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to hear that.
And then another tradition that I think I talked about it earlier. If it's someone's birthday, for example, imagine your best friend has his birthday and he invited you, so you come over to his house and there's like a bunch of his family that you don't really know and like his parents and some of the other friends that you do know. So obviously you would first go to the person whose birthday it is and you'll say, oh, happy birthday in Dutch. Obviously you don't say happy birthday. And then you
What
go
is happy
to,
birthday in Dutch? Sorry.
there's a few, but you mostly say gefeliciteerd.
Bless you. Oh, sorry.
Shit.
Oh, how do you say that?
Gefeliciteerd.
Oh boy, hold on. I get this. Gefeliciteerd.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Cool.
You say that. Bless you. And then, so you go up to the birthday person and you say gefeliciteerd, and you give them their presents, and then you go to all the other people that are there, whether you know them or not, and you say gefeliciteerd to every friggin' body that's there. This is the truth.
Oh,
Even if you
wow.
don't know them, some of the like the aunts will get up and you'll do 3 kisses on the cheeks. Even though you don't know them, and you'll congratulate them with the birthday of their nephew or their niece,
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's kind of, that's also a Dutch tradition. So if you ever go to a Dutch birthday, be prepared that everyone is going to congratulate you, and everyone that's already there is expecting you to also congratulate them.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's Dutch culture.
I will be prepared for that one.
Yeah. And then in Dutch schools, because obviously I'm going to become a teacher, so I love school system. Well, I don't like the Dutch school system, but I like reading in on school systems and stuff.
Gotcha.
So I kind of wanted to talk to you about the languages because we just talked about the languages. So basically, starting at like 4, you go to school. I started going to school when I was 3.
Okay.
And obviously you start with Dutch. And then in the 7th year, 6th year, depends on the school, on the primary school. So that is age like 10, 9, something. You start with English.
Okay.
And then around 11, what? Math, Vampy math. Yeah. 11, 12, kind of you go to what is considered to be middle school, I guess.
Okay.
Well, the school system is different, so we have different words for it, so you can't really compare it to middle school at all. But let's just call it middle school for the sake of this.
Oh.
Actually, we should call it high school because in Dutch it's like, well, middle. Yeah, I don't really know.
Well, hang on just a
leave it
sec.
at that.
Yeah,
You
hang
go
on
to
just
the
a second. I'm going to just real quickly read this because I like this comment. And Tosmady says, so in other words, you should be the first to arrive at a birthday party so that everyone congratulates you, but you don't have to congratulate anyone.
No, because they also congratulate you for arriving at the birthday.
Gotcha. So what age group are we talking about there? So you said about like 10 or 11? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's 11, 12, and then depending
12.
on what level you do, if you do like the easiest level, It's 4 years of middle/high school, and so until you're 16, 17. Then you do the middle. If you do the middle level, which I did, well, it's the middle/higher level. So the lower level also has like 4 separate tiers, but they're all 4 years. And doing the lowest level kind of gets you into like practical jobs, like becoming like an electrician or a painter, or the practical jobs.
Mhm.
And then doing the middle/high level is what I did. So you can become a teacher, or you can become an accountant, or the more advanced. Well, I don't want to say advanced because I don't want to insult anyone that's a painter or
Maybe saying
an
like
electrician.
as opposed to a trade where you need to learn the trade, something where you need to learn the craft in a classroom instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of more like that. And then there's the highest level, which also has 2 tiers, and that gets you into university. So you can basically become whatever you want if you do that.
Mhm.
And
Like,
so then
can I
starting
Like, can I become an ice cream cone?
yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm buying this system. I'm digging it. So do continue. Sorry, that was a terrible
Okay.
comment.
So then let's call this the second school, because that's the best word that I have for it. The second school. So this is the second school that you go to. So you already know Dutch and a little bit of English, mostly.
Okay.
And then in the first year of second school, you also get French. Or at my second school, let's do that. You also get French the entire year. So you get Dutch, English, and French.
And that's just a given. It's not like an option for a third language. It's just French.
No, that's a given.
Okay.
And then in the second year of second school, you also get German. So you get Dutch, German, French, and English. And then remember that I said that the highest level has 2 tiers. Did you remember that?
Yeah.
If you do the highest tier of the highest level, you also take Latin or Greek. No, you take Latin and Greek.
Wow.
So then you get Dutch, English, Latin, Greek, French, and German.
All right.
And then there is the option on some schools to take Arabic, Spanish, and Fries, which is a region in the Netherlands that has its own language.
Oh wow. Is it kind of like the only thing I'm thinking of is like the Basque language? Is it kind of like a smaller, associated with a group that sort of maybe somewhat nomadic, but kind of landed in a region in the Netherlands?
Yeah, I think the Netherlands has 12 provinces, and I think every province has its own little accent too. What we call Algemeen Beschaafd Nederlands. So the principle of Dutch. Every province has its own little thing.
Okay.
But then Friesland, which is one of the provinces, the Fries accent strays so far from actual Dutch that it's considered a separate language.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's kind of what it is.
Interesting.
So you can also take accents in that.
Wow.
And then doing the middle level that I did, so you do all subjects that the school offers, well, except for Spanish and Arabic and stuff, because those are really optional. You take all subjects that the school offers for 3 years if you do the middle/high level, which is what I did. So starting the first year, you get French, then the second year you get French and German, and the third year you get French and German. And you also get science and physics and economics, and you get every subject that the school offers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then when you go to your 4th year, we're only looking at the middle level because I know the most about that. I can tell you about the other ones, but you'll just get confused, and it's kind of the same idea.
Fair enough.
So imagine, looking back at the middle level, and then when you go to your 4th year, there are 4 packets that you can choose from. It's the cultural package, which has either French or German, crafts, arts, music, all the stuff, the cultural package. There is the economical package, which has economics, obviously, geography, history, those kinds of subjects. And then there is the technical package, which has science and math and physics and stuff. And then there is the health package, which has Jan hosts
Yeah.
the stream. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was just.
And she's
And
now in
then-
chat, and she says she hears a Fampy, and you do hear a Fampy, Jan.
And then there's the health package, which offers biology as well. So basically, only if you do the cultural package on the middle level, you really are still obliged to take either French or German. But if you do the highest level, you're obligated, no matter which one you choose, to take either French or German on your exams.
Oh, wow, okay. Holy
Yeah.
moly, this is intense.
I know.
Wow. So, how many languages, if you actually go through that then, how many languages would you be expected to know? If you go through the top tier.
If I go to the highest of the top tier,
Yeah. Hey, Harem.
well, those kids are usually also motivated, so they
They might learn some
I
just
think
on
a
their
lot
own.
of them, yeah, well, I think a lot of them also take Spanish. So they know Dutch, English, Spanish, French, German, and then either Greek or Latin.
Right, okay. Wow, that is pretty cool. I mean, honestly, that's something that if I think we could all benefit from knowing other languages. Personally, I think it's a really valuable skill set. I wish I knew more. I mean, I say I don't, really know too many languages just because I really am not fluent in others. But if you can be fluent in others, it's just like it opens up a whole world of thinking about things differently because you have a different language to think about them with. I don't know. That's my thought anyway.
Yeah, and same for me, if I only spoke Dutch, no English, there's like only the Netherlands and no other world among that because the entire world is English, so we're obligated to learn English. Like
yeah.
English is English, Dutch, and math are like the core subjects on your exam. So if you have a 4 in either one of those, because we have a number system from 1 to 10, and then 5.5 is pass. So imagine having a test, and then every assignment is worth an amount of points. And if you do the assignment like half right, you get half the points. And if you do an assignment wrong, you get no points. And if you do the assignment right, you get all the points.
Okay.
And then you can just make a simple formula where you just add up all the highest amount of points that you can possibly get,
Okay.
and you can divide it by the amount of points that you can possibly get times 9 plus 1. So if you have the highest amount of points, you divide it by the highest amount of points, that's 1. So because any number divided by itself is always 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then times 9 plus 1 makes it 10. So if you have half of the points, you get a half times 9, which is like 4.5. Plus 1 is 5.5. So even if you get half of the questions right on your test, you still pass.
Okay.
But there's always like a little margin within that, if everyone has half of it wrong, you might even pass it a little bit better. And if you're the only one with half of it wrong and everyone else has like everything right, then there's probably going to be a very little margin. So you're probably going to fail.
Right.
So there's still a little bit of, whatever someone else does, it affects how you do, basically.
Right.
But-
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then, so you're obligated to get at least a 5 in all 3 of those. So English is a really important subject in the Netherlands.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for that history. We have learned languages and learned history and of lots of different things. Learned the history of language, academics, and some holiday traditions. That was pretty awesome. I'm actually thinking we're definitely gonna have to do this some more. So maybe what we'll do is we'll plan on another chat. Maybe we'll just do some chats. Well, it'd be fun if we just do some single chats, like we chat with one person, and just kind of have something like this where we can talk about some of the cultural differences and I mean, this would be really fun. I'd love to do this again with you, Fampy. So, for sure.
I'll think of some other things that I can tell you about.
Yeah,
Netherlands.
and I'll try and be a little more prepared to share some things myself. Let me
I just remembered another thing, that a lot of European countries actually dub everything. So if you have, for example,
Oh.
the TV show NCIS or something,
right.
it's just dubbed, like it's all French. And I think the Netherlands is one of the few countries in Europe that actually only subtitles it and just leaves it
Really?
English. Yeah, especially like Italy and France, because people in Italy are, well, I don't want to like disadvantage anyone, but I know in Italy it's a lot harder to learn English because everything is like dubbed into Italian, so they don't hear any English except for at school.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
And same in France. But in Dutch, well, obviously like kid shows are dubbed, but like shows for adults are just subtitled in the Netherlands, and they are like dubbed in any other country. And Mr. Deka says we don't dub in Denmark either.
Oh,
So
interesting.
Denmark also adds subtitles.
Oh my gosh, thanks for the host, Harem. Oh, this is funny because I was actually, this is about the quitting time for me, but everyone's shown up, so maybe we'll hang out for just a few more minutes. But I do have actually I have to meet with a couple of the leadership team to discuss some things. So, and Decker's here probably going, come on, Mana. But going back to something Jan asked, this is actually Whale Cookie degree that I'm on right now. So we did a very casual stream today, but she was asking how stuff is going on Mana U, and it's going really well. I'm just blown away at how big the university looks right now. It's a big project, so that's the answer to that. Harem, I know you just got here. That's why I'm gonna hang out just a few more minutes. I'm actually putting up. Yeah, Vampy, you only missed a bunch of my chatter and Mana doing progress. I'm actually pulling up a song.
Woo, get the
Because-
VOD band. Get the VOD band.
Well, no, I have the rights to use this one, but we didn't do this. Let's see, we didn't do this last time, and so I'm gonna do a little. I think I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm gonna do a little dance on the stream as we did before. So here we go. A dance.
What are we going to dance to?
We are dancing to this song right here. You can hear it in the background. Actually, Fampy, I can actually let you hear it too in real time if I do this. Can you hear it now?
Nope.
Oh.
Wait. I can hear myself,
Oh.
but not the music.
Oh. Well, never mind. I tried. Oh, wait.
I'll
Now
just
can you hear it
the
now?
stream. Yes, I can.
Yay! All right, cool. So here we are, back here, and we're gonna do a little.
To the wall. To the window.
I feel like we need to do, a little dancing just because this was a really fun stream, and we've got a whole bunch of new people. I'm not gonna get blown up by a creeper. I hope. Let me actually just saying that. Let me just double check that I. Okay. Whew. All right. I'm not gonna get blown up by a creeper. Ooh, there we go. So yeah, thank you to MoGamer TV. Oops, let's open up that. No, that doesn't sound like fun. MoGamer TV, Skyfy, and Ramos Gaming 54 for joining us today. And we made a little bit of progress, but let's be honest, not a whole lot. Instead, we just learned some languages, and that's the real gift today, don't you think, Fampy?
Yeah.
The real gift
I
today.
mean, I had a fun stream, but it's just because I like talking. So.
Well, likewise.
stream.
It was a great stream. It was a talkie stream. We'll be doing more of this in the future. And yeah, no, and I'm thinking, we might have to do a little quiz, a little exam, see if I remember my French and my Dutch. Maybe. Who knows?
Aw, Flob just joined in the end.
Oh, Flob.
To the
Oh.
window.
Hey, Flob.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I'm thinking we should do a little raid. Does anyone know of a good streamer who is streaming at the moment that we should maybe go and raid?
You see my people.
Yeah.
Nope, only you are our live channel that I am watching right now.
Well, we could raid Art of Mana. I've heard that Artemana is a good streamer.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. He has weird streams where he talks to weird people, so I'm not sure.
That's true. Yeah, I don't even know if Artemana is a guy or a girl. It's just like, I hear two voices. It's just confusing. Oh,
I am
no.
Art of Mana. Hello, everyone.
No.
Welcome to my stream.
I've been usurped. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Well, I don't know who is who. Let's take a look here. There's got to be somebody who's streaming. Let me take a peek on mine.
No. Oh no.
Oh, oh,
I cannot hear you at the moment because I closed the stream to look at the people who are live right now, and then when I reopened the stream, I got that loud ad again,
oh no.
and it's so loud.
Ooh, well, hey, I have an idea. I know who we're gonna raid. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put up the splash raid screen, and I'm gonna put down here in the chat who we're gonna raid. And oh, I don't know them. Patron to Drax. Well, I've got. This is actually a charity stream. I think we'll do this one. I'm gonna take a peek at them, Harem, though, just so that for future reference. But we're going to do a stream, a raid. Let me pull it up. Hang on a second. We'll get this in a moment. Yeah, and everyone, thanks so much for hanging out on this stream. 163 followers. That's crazy. You know, I hope that this week you do good and be well. We're actually going to do a stream on Wednesday, as we did before, because that was a lot of fun. So a late night for me. It'll be a 9:30 p.m. stream on my side. So that'll be kind of late for a lot of you.
But it's like 6 in the morning.
I know.
Why? Why?
I know.
No, I'm joking.
But that's what we'll do, and then we'll also do you know, have our Saturday ones, of course, and everything. But yeah, this is a charity stream. I think you'll like it. A pretty cool group. They do lots of different things. They are it's a couple that they stream together. I will tell you right now that they are not necessarily PG, so I'm just gonna say that. But I think it might be fun, you know, to check them out. So if you're worried about that, you know, then that's fine. But anyways, here we go. So we can go and visit Misclicks right here and do a little mana splash raid. And thanks everyone. I will see you next time. Take care and be well. Do good. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Fampy. Say bye, Fampy.
Bye, Fampi.
Bye.